Last year this time, I had the privilege of visiting Ground Zero to see what kind of progress had been made. Now this week, as the 9th anniversary of September 11th approached, I returned for an exclusive tour of the rebuilding process. Here now is a look at the difference a year makes. If you want to feel the pulse of energy surging at Ground Zero, all you have to do is visit Tower 1, once named the Freedom Tower.
A lot of progress.
Yeah, we're getting there.
The minute we got to the site, I ran into Ironworker Superintendent Kevin Murphy. A year ago, when Tower 1 was just 3 stories high, all the work then was focused on building its special reinforced core. Now for 175 ironworkers hauling steel, it's all about height.
Is that what it is? 2 floors every 10 days?
Yeah, so we're flying.
Wow.
To get up to the 28th floor, which is as high as cement had been poured, you ride a construction elevator, which is the only way up.
You want exclusive access, this is what you gotta do. We're climbing.
Then ladders took me up to where I could see steel beams reaching the 36th floor, 33 floors higher than last year, with a mesmerizing view out over Ground Zero.
In the distance, you can see World Trade Center 4 is starting to take shape. And then right below me here, you can see the original footprints of the Twin Towers for the 9/11 Memorial and Museum.
A huge crane that sits on top of the skyscraper makes it possible for ironworkers to keep to their floor-a-week schedule.
How long does it take to get it to jump from story to story?
Well, it actually jumps 2 stories at a time.
Okay.
They've got it down to about 2 to 3 hours. Between 2 and 3 hours, this thing will be set in.
So they can have this supported and ready to go in 2 to 3 hours now?
Yes.
On the Memorial Plaza, the first 16 of over 400 trees have been planted next to what will be America's largest man-made waterfalls, tracing the outline of the fallen Twin Towers. Below ground, progress is being made on the Memorial Museum. It now houses the ceremonial last column, removed from the site back in 2002, and the survivor staircase, the last way out for hundreds of people. There are no visible signs of progress yet at the planned transportation hub and at Towers 2 and 3, but that's not the case at Tower 4. Last year, construction had reached ground level. Now, steel beams are 6 stories high and climbing a floor a week like those at Tower 1. Frank Hussey is a Tower 4 superintendent who began work at Ground Zero just 3 weeks after 9/11.
The time is finally here when it's safe to say all projects are on the way and are progressing well. Within another year or so, you'll see all the projects above ground.
We can't wait to see exactly what it looks like next year as well. By next year, One World Trade Center, which is the signature skyscraper, formerly known as the Freedom Tower, should be nearing about 100 floors at that point. It's going to be 1,776 feet. It'll have the antenna that'll basically account for the last couple hundred feet. But it's 2,000 workers working 7 days a week down there. A lot of pride.
A lot of pride. And it's good to see that progress being made for all those people.
It had to happen. Finally, it's here.